Success rarely looks beautiful at the beginning. Most often, it starts with a room, a camera, and a complete lack of guarantees. No connections, no starting capital, no plan B. Today, we are used to seeing millions, brands, influence. But behind each of them, there was a moment when no one believed, when it looked like a hobby, like a strange idea, like a waste of time. Jake Paul, Mr. Beast, Mark Fishpark, 3 different personalities, 3 different strategies, but one common starting point: YouTube. Jake Paul. Jake Paul started without a business reputation. On the contrary, he was known as a guy with provocative videos, risky pranks, and scandalous behavior. He grew up in an ordinary American family and started creating content as a teenager. First Vine, then YouTube. Algorithms, hype, attention. He quickly understood how the internet works. But the key, Jake realized early, attention is an asset, and if you can keep it, you can monetize it. Over time, he went beyond the platform. Music, boxing matches, alcohol brand, investments. His path was not classic, but it was calculated. YouTube became the starting platform. Business, the continuation. Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast's story is an example of a different mindset. No scandals, no bad guy image, but with absolute obsession with results. Jimmy started making videos as a teenager, for years receiving no feedback. Hundreds of videos. Minimal views, complete lack of money. Instead of giving up, he began to study YouTube as a system. Why do some videos succeed? How does audience retention work? What makes people watch until the end? When success came, he did what others didn't. Reinvested everything back into content. Bigger videos, bigger scales, bigger audience trust. Then business. Mr. Beast Burger, Feastables, teams, production, logistics. For him, YouTube became not the end, but the foundation. Mark Fishpark. Mark Fishpark is a less public name for the mass audience, but well known in entrepreneurial and digital circles. He did not start with a loud image. He did not chase virality. His bet was on expertise and trust. YouTube became a platform for Mark to share his thinking, approaches, analysis. Slower growth, less hype, more depth. Over time, this turned into consulting, his own products, investment projects. Audience became clients, content, a funnel. His path shows you don't need to be the loudest to build capital. It is enough to be useful and consistent. Different people, different styles, different personalities, but they all share one thing. They started with YouTube not as a dream, but as a tool. First, attention, then trust, and only after that, business. All these stories, Jake Paul, Mr. Beast, Mark Fishpark, sound incredible, almost like a fairy tale. Millions of subscribers, businesses, brands, influence. But what sets them apart from you, the viewer? They started acting. They did not wait for the perfect moment. They did not look at other people's successes and think, this is not for me. They took the first step while you were still thinking. Why YouTube becomes a base for business. YouTube is not just a video platform. It is a tool to build an audience, trust, and influence. Every minute of video is a chance to show yourself, your expertise, your ideas. Every view is a small credit of trust from people who are ready to listen to you tomorrow, buy your products, and follow your steps. YouTube is a base, a foundation. Million-dollar businesses are born here because the audience is the first asset. All major influencers started exactly from this, from content that brings value, not from images of wealth or fancy cars. Remember, wealth is a consequence, not a goal. People chasing the image often disappear within a few months. Those who work on value, growth, and trust create empires. How to succeed on YouTube. Choose a niche for yourself. Not what is popular today, but what you can do consistently, where your passion combines with expertise. Create a content plan. Daily, weekly, small steps. Not one video a year, but regularity. The algorithm loves consistency. The audience, predictability. Value is more important than the image. A beautiful studio or an expensive background will not make you top. People come for you and what you give them. Experiment and learn. Every video is a laboratory. What works, what doesn't. Try different formats, lengths, topics. Interact with your audience. Comments, replies, live streams, not just a checkbox. This creates a community that trusts you and is ready to follow. Long-term game. Do not expect instant success. Be like Mr. Beast, hundreds of videos, years of dedication, and only then results that seem incredible. Imagine a person making their first video on a phone camera. No one watches, no one comments, but they make a second, then a third. Step by step, the audience grows. Step by step, opportunities appear. Sponsors, partners, businesses. You look at someone else's success and think, I'm not talented enough. But reality, they all started from zero too. Their secret, first step, and consistent action. Every day you do nothing, someone else takes a step forward. Every day is a chance that will never repeat. Do not wait for the perfect moment. Do not wait for a new phone, new camera, or more motivation. Choose your niche. Make the first video today, the next, tomorrow. Keep moving forward, step by step. YouTube is your playing field, but the winner is not the dreamer, but the doer. Remember, you can create your success story. Your steps today, the foundation for tomorrow's empire. No one waits. The world won't wait. Your time is now. What sets you apart from those who already reached millions of views, created a business, and became leaders in their niche? Not talent, not education, not luck. Their advantage, action. Only action creates results. Only consistent action forms discipline. Only discipline and learning turn a hobby into an empire. Why YouTube is not just a platform. YouTube is a real business simulator. Every video is your resume, your advertisement, your test of ideas. Every view, a small signal, what works, what interests the audience, what is worth scaling. YouTube gives you audience without advertising costs, analytics tools to understand what actually works, opportunity to build a brand and trust, which later convert into products, services, business. That's why top influencers and entrepreneurs start here. Not by luck, but by system. Imagine, a guy or girl from a small town makes a video about what they love. First 10 views, then 50, then 200, a few likes, a few comments. Many give up, but they don't. Step by step, their content improves. Step by step, the audience grows. After a year, first real results, brand collaborations, first product sales. After 2, their own business. After 3, an empire that seemed unreachable. This is not magic. This is systematic work and patience. And you can be next. First step, the most important. Start now. Don't wait for conditions to appear. Every day without action, a day when someone else moves forward. Choose a niche that excites you. Passion matters more than popularity. If you work on what you love, you can create content for years. Content plus consistency equal to trust. Stable schedule, regular videos, constant steps, formula for success. Analyze and improve. Test formats. Check analytics, what audience likes, what they ignore. Every video, a laboratory for your empire. Don't chase the image of wealth. Cars, yachts, big studios, consequence, not cause. Audience comes for value, not glamour. If you create value, money and status will follow. Commit to long-term game. Million-dollar businesses are not built in a week. They grow through years of consistent work, small steps, right decisions. Difference between top and average. Top influencers risk acting even when scared. Learn from mistakes, not blame others. Constantly look for scaling opportunities and new niches. Invest time and resources in themselves, not in the outer image. Think about the audience and their needs, not likes and short-term hype. Average. Wait for perfect moment. Compare themselves to others. Focus on image, not process. Your success starts with the first step. Today, right now. Find a niche you're interested in. Shoot the first video, even if imperfect. The next, tomorrow. Keep stepping forward. Analyze, improve, scale. YouTube, your base. Here brands are born. Here businesses are born. Here your future is born. Don't look at someone else's success as a fairy tale. You can repeat it, do it better, or do it your way. But one rule, start now. Every day without action. Lost opportunity. YouTube, a platform with over 2 billion monthly users. 2 billion. A place where millions of people can see and hear you. Even if you have a small business, startup, or an idea nobody notices yet, YouTube and other platforms can save you. You can be pleasant, charismatic, funny, kind, but your sales are low? If you didn't understand why throughout the video, I repeat, because you don't know how to sell your idea to the world. YouTube is a tool where you can show your value, expertise, charisma, and turn it into real money, clients, business. You don't need big starting capital. You don't need a perfect office or studio. You need your idea in action. Every day you postpone the first video, you lose a chance. Every minute you think maybe later, someone else moves forward and takes your place. YouTube gives a unique opportunity. The chance to be noticed is extremely high if you create value and do it consistently. Look at yourself. You watch others' success and think, how did they do it? They were not born rich. They had no magical connections. They started from zero and acted when no one was watching. Now it's your turn. But if you don't sell your idea to the world, no one will notice it. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, these are your platforms. 2 billion monthly users. The chance to be noticed is extremely high if you start acting. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Don't wait for inspiration. Don't wait until everything is ready. Act right now. Make the first video. Take the first step. Step by step. Day by day, you will grow, learn, scale. And remember, wealth and fame are consequences of action, not the cause. Your success is born in your consistency, dedication, work on the idea. So stand up, open the camera, press record. Your story starts today. Your story, now, your chance, right in front of you. Act right now.